It's a virgin drink
It's a virgin drink? What's a virgin drink?
without any alcohol in it.
There's virgin drinks out there?
Yeah,
No, there's not.
I'm serious. Like whenever we go to a restaurant and stuff, my kids want like a strawberry daiquiri. They get a strawberry daiquiri, but it didn't have any alcohol in it. And it comes in the same kind of glass that our drinks come in.
Really? You can
Yeah.
get that stuff?
Yeah, a Shirley Temple. You see there you go.
A Shirley Temple?
Yeah.
So there are things that you can drink that
The-
doesn't have.
Absolutely,
I never knew
absolutely.
that.
It's called virgin drinks.
What?
Yeah.
Why was I never told about this?
I don't know. Kelly says mocktails. They're out there. You just when you go to a restaurant, just tell them that what kind of drink you want, but tell them that you want it virgin.
Virgin.
Yep.
And do they have it at restaurants? Like, do they have them at like
Yeah,
kind of
they have
restaurants?
just every restaurant I've been to has had virgin drinks because my grandkids get them.
That's actually really kind of like, that's kind of really neat to think about that way. Like, I'm definitely going to do that. I think when Gabby, now guys, I don't know about you, but I really hope that when Gabby does come back on Wednesday or something like that, I'm really praying to God that she does, own up to taking me out to dinner with
I hope
Cam.
so too. I hope so too.
I really,
Y'all need it. Y'all need it.
we all do. I do. I really do, because it's been really tough without her here. And
And
so
I love the twin love that y'all have. Even though y'all have y'all's arguments, I love y'all's twin love. It's like it's got to be, there's a connection that nobody can break there.
yeah, you can't break it. Me and Gabby are always gonna have our faults. Me and her are just gonna constantly go at it. That's just what me and Gabby does or do. But at the end of the day, I still love my sister. I know she loves me. I know that we've hurt each other. I've hurt her really bad. She has hurt me. TikTok has destroyed our relationship as sisters. But her chat is just garbage.
They are.
Garbage.
They really are.
With all that, I'm gonna tell you right now, y'all lucky that I don't have that chat, because I would have gone. And I'm gonna tell you that right now, straight up. I would have. If I was Gabby, I couldn't do it. I just couldn't. I would have be at a breaking point. But you guys are just so calming. It's so relaxing. It's so peaceful. It's nice, and I need people like that. I can't do the haters.
There's no fighting. There's no fighting amongst us at all. And we interact too sometimes. Like, and if you've ever watched me and Gabby's live, until she's been at your mom's house, I never spoke to her. I just sat in there and watched and listened. But now that she's had positive over there, I've spoken to her.
I think and I told you guys this, don't you remember when Gabby lived here and I said she was the most happiest person ever in Florida? I remember saying that to you guys. I said she was so nice, she was so happy, she was no fighting, there was no drinking, it was peaceful.
Yeah, you did say that to us.
You guys.
Yes,
and
you
look
did.
at the change that you guys are seeing right now in Gabby.
Absolutely. Even in Cam, even Cam's calmer over there. But there's structure. There's structure.
Because he knows Mimi. He knows her.
Yeah, but there's structure over there too.
Oh, yes, there is. Oh, my grandma does not tolerate that. Like, will not tolerate screaming, yelling, hitting, fighting, nothing. She won't. Yeah. Bobby will not tolerate it. Bobby will not. Bobby will literally look at you and be like, "No, you're out. You're done. You're going back to Chicago." He will kick you out in a second.
I believe, from what I've heard you girls say, I believe it. But even like that night, your mom was telling her, "Okay, Gabby, he needs to go to bed. It's time for him to be in bed."
What time was it?
It was 9:00.
Wow, yeah.
Yeah. So, and whenever Gabby does come on, it's like tonight, I said, "Where's Cam?" And she's like, "Oh, he's sleeping."
Yep, because my grandma will put a schedule on him. Will put a schedule on him.
And he needs that, Every child needs structure. And let me tell you, I went through a divorce whenever my youngest daughter was 8 years old. And I went to a parenting class. And I'm sure there's women in here that would agree with me. And in this parenting class, you know, they said kids like to be pushed up against a fence. They like to be their back against this fence. Don't let them climb on top of the fence. Don't let them climb over the fence, because they really don't want that. They want to be held. They want that structure inside that fence line.
Right.
So,
And like, no, I'm sorry for cutting you off. Go ahead.
no. And I was just going to say, Elle said that kids thrive on a routine, and they really do. Kids do thrive on a routine.
Now, I want to vent to all my supporters, and I want you guys to just tell me the honest truth. And I'm not going to get hurt, okay? But this reborn that I'm eventually going to get, okay?
Mm-hmm.
I want everybody to understand one thing before I get this, okay? And I really want you to listen to me, okay? This isn't a joke. This isn't something that I'm making fun of. This is something that I really want to witness. I really would like to, you know, feel that motherly instinct onto how to have a child, because I don't think I would ever have children. I don't, because of my past, because of the things that I went through. I don't think I could. And so, you know, when I see Cameron and I see all these families that have children, and it's like that bond, and I want you guys to understand that this isn't a joke, that I'm not doing a reborn to make fun of people that don't have kids or not like that. And I want you guys to really, really look at me, and I'm telling you from the bottom of my heart, I'm not making this a joke. I'm not making this as a funny joke. I'm taking this seriously. And, you know, I really want to experience what it's like to wake up in the morning and have a child and have a routine and stuff like that, just to feel that. And I know that people are going to feel like, you know, some people are going to feel like, okay, Dani, that's kind of weird. But am I nervous? Yeah, I am nervous. I am. Okay. I've
Dan,
never.
I have a cousin in my family that has a couple of reborns for that very reason, and it has made her so complete just by having that. So, and there's several women already. One said I have 7 reborns, and so
So what's a reborn? Okay, because I've been trying to research this. Are they real kids, or are they like, what is this?
it's like a doll, but they feel more like a baby. And then there's some of them that you can feed, like you do the pet milk and water, and there's diapers. You know, they feel and smell just like a real baby. Like my mother-in-law, when she had dementia, we got her one of those, and it smelled like baby powder. And she rubbed all the hair out of the doll, but that doll still smelled like a newborn baby. You know, so it's really amazing. It feels like a real child. The weight of it feels like a real child.
But I want people to understand that, like, I don't want people to look at me and be like, okay, this is weird. Like, Dani just wants to make fun of this, and it's not. I don't want to make fun of it. I don't.
No,
And I
no,
don't want
and
you guys to think that, okay? I
and I
don't.
can see in your eyes that you're not making fun of it. And
No, I'm not.
if your supporters don't support you, then that's them. That's their right.
But it's like,
But the
and-
most of us will support you, Dani.
but see, this is how I feel. I feel that if I have this newborn, people are just gonna like look at me like, well, everybody else can have children, but I can't have a reborn. I can't explain. I can't have that. But there's plenty of people that collect dolls. There's plenty of people who collect fantasy dolls, and it's like I feel like I'm gonna get all this hate because I have a reborn coming, and it's like, am I gonna get hate? Am I gonna get made fun of? Am I gonna, you know, be like, what, Dani? Like, you know, it's just.
You're gonna get hate either way, and let the haters hate. Ignore them. You get your baby, and you love that baby.
You want to see him? He's so cute. Watch, I'll show you. He's so cute. I love him. I just love him. Look at him. He's so cute.
Oh my God, he's gorgeous.
Yeah. There he is.
He is gorgeous.
He's very pretty. Like, here, I'll blow him up.
He
so
really
you can see
is.
him. There he
my
is.
God.
There he is, you guys. That's him. His name is Theo. He's coming. But I'm really, really excited. He's like, he is so cute. He
He's
looks like
absolutely
me a little
gorgeous.
bit, doesn't he?
Yeah, his eyes,
His
absolutely.
eyes.
And he's got the rosy lips like you.
Yes,
Yeah,
right? Isn't
yeah,
he
yeah,
cute?
yeah.
So
Rosy.
like looking at him right now, right? So you can like how do you okay, see this is what I need help with, right? Because I'm so big. How do you know what size they are and stuff like that? And I've been doing research and stuff like that, and I'm just like, is it a toddler? Like I don't even know how to shop for like kids' clothes.
No,
So
some
like
of
I
them.
want to learn. So that's why I want to experience this with you guys as you being moms to give me the direction and to show me what it's like and to help me so I you know what I'm saying, like because you never know in the future, like maybe this is an
Right.
opportunity for me to get prepared to have somebody that has children or someone that I'll be with that has kids, knowing that I know what I'm doing, and that
Mhm.
is something that I want to do so I can have that life experience. Does that make sense?
Yeah, it makes all the sense in the world to me. And some of them come in newborn clothes, and some of them come in preemie clothes. It just depends on the size that they are.
Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
But Danny, yes, hi, what's up? But like, and then like, they cry, right? They cry. You have to change them. You have to feed them. Like, do you feed them food? Like, is there stuff like that, or is
No,
it?
no, just a bottle. No, I don't know if he's going to take a bottle, but there is some that take bottles.
There are.
So yeah,
That's
and
so
and
awesome.
what they put in it is just water and pet milk, not real baby milk, but it's water and pet milk. You mix up the pet milk with a little bit of water, the
Really?
carnation milk. So yeah,
So it's kind of like a role play.
yeah, yeah. And you know how kind of like in home ec, they have these babies that cry, where they're on a schedule in home ec for the girls. And like they have to take them home and they have to take care of them and feed them and change their diapers. They have to have them on a schedule.
What?
Yeah, yeah.
So then this
So
would help me have a routine because, if
absolutely.
I'm talking, does he cry? Does he feel
The,
that? Like,
the ones that I'm talking about, the ones from school, they do cry and they will not stop crying until you feed them or change your diaper or comfort them to put them to sleep.
I think that would help me with my routine, the calmness, the
Yeah.
anxiety.
Look, Mandy had one. Yeah. And they're like, my daughter had one for home ec too. And it's like really, it's amazing. It cries to eat. It cries to change its diaper. It cries when it's sleepy, just like a real baby.
I mean, like I said, I'm really excited. It's coming very soon. It's already shipped. So
Yeah.
I cannot wait to get Theo. I cannot wait to get him
Get in
because
touch with the high school, Danny, and see if they can assist you in getting one of those, or if they can lead you into the right direction, because that would be more like a real child, where you have to take it with you everywhere you go, because yeah,
really.
yes, because it has to be tended to 24 hours a day.
So okay, so like this reborn. So if I'm at work and I live alone, is it okay to leave him
Yeah,
home?
yeah, that one will be okay to leave at home, but if you get one from like the school that we're talking about, you couldn't leave that one at home. You'd have to have
How
somebody
would
to
I
take
do that if
care
I
of
work
it.
full time though? How would I do that?
You'd
Where
have
would
to
I
have a babysitter, somebody that could take care of it.
really?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be so cool. I really would love to like experience that and just to actually feel that motherly instinct. I don't know. I think I would be a good mom. I really do. I think that I would
I think you would
actually
too, and I think that you would have more of a schedule. I really do.
I do too. That's why I really want one. Not to make it as a joke, but to really see if this would actually really help me in life in general. And I mean, I'm excited. I'm looking forward
I
to it.
think 100% that it would make you would fall right into that category of being a mom
Yeah.
and have that routine, and you'd be so excited because you'd be packing that baby's diaper bag, fixing
Yeah.
its bottles to bring to daycare, you know,
It would really make me feel really good.
and
It
you'd
really
have to go to
would.
sleep at a decent hour because it's going to cry during the night and wake you up to eat and to change its diaper.
Yes. And see, this is gonna be So it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be an excitement. It's gonna be it's gonna be a blessing in the skies. I'm really looking forward to it. Now I don't know if this has a heartbeat. I have no idea.
No,
But
it doesn't. But to you, it will. To you, it's going to be your baby.
I can't wait.
So, and those ones that from school, no, they were
Yeah.
programmed, and so whenever they would have to return them back to school to the teacher, they would take the program out of it, and they could see if they neglected that child at
No.
any point in time.
Sorry.
It would say that, you know, they didn't feed them at this time, they didn't change their diaper at this time, you know, they didn't put them to sleep when they were ready to take a nap.
I just think that that's like really like I don't know. I just feel like, you know, I mean, I know that there's a lot of people out there that can't have children. My heart goes out to you because
My oldest daughter's 41 years old, and she's not able to have a child. Matter of fact, she just had a hysterectomy, and it like to killed her.
So now, so you say, I was never taught this, right? So when women cannot have babies, is it because of their down there, or is it because of like
Well, for
like
her, it's like she had endometriosis real bad, and then she had ovary cysts, you know, and stuff, just a bunch of female troubles. And so it led to having to have, and I hope there's no men in this platform, but cycles that would not come and cycles that would never end, you know?
so if you're having the S word and the man does a lot, like a lot,
Yeah.
you still can't get pregnant no matter how many times you try, like
No,
that
because she'd been trying for 5 or 6 years to get pregnant and she couldn't. Right. They done everything. They did DNCs and everything to try to get pregnant and couldn't.
See, I think that's what Gabby had, and amyloidosis or something like that.
Endometriosis, yeah. It's painful.
But she still had a kid.
Yeah, but some people do have it with endometriosis. It just,
But
it takes longer, and sometimes they have to go in there and clean them out. And some of them have miscarriages, just like Mandy did, you know? So,
Hey, Dani.
Hi, Carrie. How are you?
Good. This is a conversation I can actually jump in on because I actually have one biological child and one adopted child because I could not have children the second time around. I tried for years to have the first one, and I got lucky and blessed with Carson. And then because of endometriosis, like she's speaking about, like Lynn's speaking about right now, I had to have 16 surgeries for endometriosis. It was so terrible.
yeah.
I'm
And
sorry, but look at
so,
this.
oh,
Look at sweet
Enzo.
Enzo. Hi,
He's
Enzo.
so cute. Look at him. He's
I
wide
got
awake.
paint on my floor, guys. I'm so sorry.
That's okay. He's so
What?
beautiful.
He is so beautiful. Look at
Yeah.
his green eyes. Aw, hi, buddy.
He's so sweet.
So yeah, there could be all kinds of reasons why, women can't have babies, but unfortunately, we thought because we did the first time that it would be no problem, and we tried for almost 10 years to have a
Yeah.
second one, and we just could not because my insides were just shot. They were just shot. I had been through so
But
much.
doesn't a doctor have to like diagnose you with like female ish like problems and
Yes, yes.
Yes.
I had to go through
but
all
there's got
kinds
to
of
be
stuff.
some medication that can help people that can have children because like
Well,
that's
there
not
is.
fair to anybody
Yeah.
out there that want to have kids. Like there's got to
They,
be medication, there's got to be surgery, there's got to be something that
So
they
here's the
do, they go
thing.
through
do.
all that, but sometimes it
Right.
just doesn't work for women. Like
That's right.
my sister, she tried for 20 years to have her son, and then
Wait,
she
wait,
finally
20
just
years?
20 years, yes.
Yeah.
And she finally decided to go in and have a hysterectomy. And the doctor said, well, let's just take a pregnancy test on you just to see. And she was pregnant.
Yep.
But
And
as
that
soon
happens a
as,
lot.
yes, it does. And as soon as she had him, like 3 months, when he was 3 months old, she had to end up having a hysterectomy because her endometriosis, it didn't want to come out. Her endometriosis was so bad that she had to end up having it. But God blessed her with that one child, but 20 years later.
Yep. And that's pretty much what happened with us. I had to have that hysterectomy as well because my body was just done, but we were blessed once and it was great. But
Right.
we tried everything. We did in vitro. We did Clomid, which I don't know if you're familiar with Clomid or not, but we did cycles and we spent a lot of
Oh,
money, thousands and thousands and thousands of dollars to conceive and could not have a child.
yeah, because one of those shots are thousands of dollars by itself.
Yes, it was, I mean, we went through a lot of, like, 401k and everything else trying to conceive. People just do anything when they want to have a baby, they'll do anything they want, can.
Absolutely. Didn't matter how much it costs you, you're going to have a child regardless.
Yep.
But
But
so
Dani,
here's what I don't understand, right? And this is just how I see it. There's a lot of teenagers, a lot of young adults that don't wear protection and says, "Oh, well, I don't care, blah blah blah. I'm just gonna have the S word because I just want to have." And I think that's kind of disrespectful and that's kind of rude, because it's like, dude, are you really gonna pour some water into this bowl? He's out.
Yeah, and they have these people that have these babies and they don't care one bit about them. They just have them.
yep,
They just
yep.
have them
You
and
can
just
make
throw them
bank
away.
being a surrogate for a mom who can't have kids. What is that?
She's just saying
Oh,
that you could make money to carry a child for a woman who can't have a child, who can't carry her own child to term or can't even
Wait a
get pregnant.
second.
yeah.
Hold on a second. You
As
can
a matter
carry
of fact,
someone else's
Danny,
kid?
yeah, a matter of
Yes.
fact, Danny, I've been watching a lady on here, Carrie, and you might have seen her too. I've been following a lady on here. She just had a baby 8 weeks ago, and she has her own children, and she gave this baby up. I mean, it wasn't her baby; it was the daddy's sperm and the mama's eggs, and
Oh,
she
I
just
know who you're
carried.
talking about. I did see that.
And,
Yes,
and
I
and she's
did.
pumping every day, like she's pumping tons of milk for this baby.
Yes, yes,
Yeah,
I saw that. I did. I did.
isn't she amazing?
It is absolutely amazing. She is amazing. But yes, Danny, you can carry someone else's child. So, through same thing, through artificial insemination, it's basically similar to that, but obviously they would take the man's sperm and they would inject it into the egg. They would, I mean, I don't know how to do all this on live, but we could talk about it offline one day if you want to.
Yeah, we might get
So
Nana.
wait. Okay. Let's, because this is like I'm learning stuff like this. So if a man and a woman, right, that cannot have a baby,
Right,
would you take the men?
right.
What thingy of
The
the
sperm,
woman
their
that's with
sperm.
that man, and
Mm-hmm.
have that inside of another person?
Correct.
No, what would
Well,
happen is they
kind
take
of.
the man's sperm, insert it into his wife's eggs. They pull her eggs,
Right.
and they
Yes.
out of his wife, and they would inseminate the eggs with his sperm, and then they take those eggs that are fertilized with his sperm and put it into the woman of the surrogate woman.
Correct. Correct. They put it in the woman. That's correct. And then you would carry that child.
I would I would I would cry. I would cry.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot of women that can't do that, but then there's a blessing for, there's a way for everything in a way, and that blesses a lot of people in life that can't have children, or there's people that will just do nothing but carry children for other people
Right,
because they can get pregnant so easily.
right. And she's
So-
getting paid, but she said the money didn't matter to her. She was just doing it because she loved to be pregnant, and she liked to bless these people with a baby that they couldn't carry.
Right.
And she said she went into it with a mindset, and you have to see a counselor and a psychiatrist before you do it. And she went into it with a mindset, knowing that this was not her child. All she was the oven for this child.
Morning,
Yeah.
ladies. Merry Christmas. I have to go because I have to play Santa for my kids here in a minute. But just quickly, so yes, my mom is a fertility specialist. And so what they do
What is that?
so they exactly what these women were just talking about. So she'll retrieve the eggs from the patient, like the woman, right? And then they have the man, they take his semen, he does his thing, like his thing.
Okay.
And then they find a viable egg from the woman, because like they're not all viable. All the eggs that you could retrieve 6 eggs, but they're not all viable, right? And then the surrogates, like you apply to be a surrogate, and like the lady said, you have to go through a mental assessment, like a mental health assessment. And then they would inject the like they're usually like Well, I mean, you can be you can be a surrogate all the way up to I think like your 30s, or 40s maybe. I don't know.
I
Like
think
I'm
she said
45.
40s. I
Yeah,
think
I
she
think
said
it is
40s.
40, closer to 40
Okay.
now.
Like I'm 47, so I don't know, but um, and then so a lot of the surrogates, the family will almost adopt them, and I don't mean adopt them but they go to all their doctor's appointments with them. They go to all the ultrasounds.
Yeah.
They ask them to eat like special
Aaron
food.
and Gabby can carry a child from me if I ask Gabby to do it for me.
Yes.
Oh
Yes,
yeah,
yes,
yes.
yes. Because I was going to carry a child for my sister, but after my third child was born, she weighed 11 pounds and 5 ounces, and she pulled everything out of me
Oh
with
my
her.
gosh, you're my hero. My daughter was 6'9" and she almost kills me. I can't believe
11 pounds.
Yes,
Wow. You
and
are my
I weigh
hero.
130. I probably weighed 115 whenever I was
Oh
pregnant for her.
my
And I'm just 5 foot
gosh.
tall, so I'm not a big person. And
Wow.
so she pulled everything out because I was going to be a surrogate for my sister. That was my dream.
I think that's just such an awesome thing. I mean, we explored everything. We
Look at
looked
my
at
mom, like
surrogacy.
that's
We looked at
like,
all of it.
How much is that? I'm like, and
and
correct
my
me if this
mom,
is bad, but
when
what if I did ask
it's very
Gabby and Aaron?
expensive. Like so, like my well, like so in Canada, like I live in Canada, and my mom was a fertility specialist in Toronto. And like I said, like I'm 47, she's retired now, but this is what she did when I was younger, and it was kind of like newer. And it's a very expensive process. But it's different the way that our healthcare is in Canada.
And also,
It's
too,
like
if Danny
obviously,
had
like
her
all
sister
most
do
of
it,
our
it
health.
would be a little different because obviously the retrieval and all that would cost. But if your sister did it, she wouldn't charge you obviously, most likely. I don't know how all that would
See,
go.
I don't want Aaron's whatever.
Exactly.
Like I don't want
Well, you
No,
wouldn't
no.
have to
What
have
you would
that.
have to do is go to a sperm bank
No,
and
you would find a
buy
donor.
it, or find a donor that
Yeah.
would do it for
Danny,
you.
you can literally look, you could
And you
go
get
like
to
they're
sit
talking about
down,
a
Danny,
sperm
and go
bank,
like,
or you could go to certain places. You get to look through profiles of people and see what they look like, what their education is. You can
yes, yeah,
basically choose your child's
yeah.
brain. I mean,
What their
almost, I mean, their
background
looks,
is.
their eye color, everything.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah. There's in Houston, Texas, they have
That's
a
where I
place where.
live. That's where I live.
Oh,
so
okay.
like
And
if you go that route though,
Okay,
and then the
I'm gonna
baby
jump off,
grows
guys,
up
because I have
though.
to go get my
Okay, Stephanie, Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas,
Christmas,
Stephanie.
Stephanie.
Merry Christmas. I just have to get my kids
So
get up at like 6 a.m. on Christmas Day, so I got to go get their stuff ready. But Danny, go on here on TikTok and type into the search bar like surrogate moms, and then like there's lots of people that have pages on it.
I would love to do some research on that because, like, I mean, I really do want a kid. I really do. Like, that's why I'm like, no one's taught me this. Like, I haven't ever been
Right.
taught about having babies and whatnot. Like, I don't know anything about it. I don't. Gabby does. I don't.
Well, look it up on. Obviously, this is more like just look it up on here to see how like it's kind of interesting the way they all talk about it and the different ways that people go about it. But everybody have a great day. Merry Christmas to y'all.
Merry
Take
Christmas.
care.
Christmas.
Can you get
Can't
me out of
even
this
take
box?
care
I've
of
I've
yourself.
been in your box a few times. I'm not
First off, I know I can't take care of myself, but that's why I have
Hey,
a new.
Danny, Stephanie needs to be knocked out. She don't
Oh,
know how to get
sorry.
out.
Yeah. I got you. But and that's why and I'm not making this a joke. I'm really not. Like, I really want to be educated on this, just for awareness purposes and stuff like that, because I was never taught this. I was never taught about any of what you guys are telling me this. And that's why I like to talk about these things, because then I get to learn, and then I get to watch what I say and how to say things, so it doesn't offend people. You know what I'm saying?
Right. No, there's nothing
Mhm.
wrong. I mean, in my opinion, we all are learning all the time, every day.
That's
You don't
right.
ever stop learning. And what
Yeah, you
some
never
might
stop.
know, others might not. And maybe I don't know something you know. You know what I'm saying? So there's nothing wrong with, opening your heart and your mind to other things. And I think it's awesome that you're wanting to learn about it, Danny. I do.
I do too. I think it's great.
And by the way, I love your hair.
Me too. It looks great on her.
It looks so great on her.
It,
I told her it
it
was going to
feels
look
so
great.
weird. When I was in the shower, I felt like it was weird. It was
I
really
know.
weird.
It's probably going to be so fast though for you now. Like you're not even going to have to worry about that on top of your head anymore. You're just going to be able to just go. It just fits your personality. It's
Yeah.
exactly like I thought it was going to look too. Exactly.
Yeah. I
Mhm.
love it. So Carrie, I was going to tell you, whichever one of us, if we find that lady again, let's
Okay.
tag Dani in it. Let's share
Okay.
her video to Dani
Okay, sure. I will for sure.
so
Now,
that
I do have a question. When I
Mhm.
do get my reborn, are you guys gonna help me? Like, if I have any questions?
absolutely.
Yes, I will help you. I have a reborn. I need to show you him. I'll go get him upstairs tomorrow. And because I couldn't get into live and stuff yesterday or today because, it's been so busy with Christmas. But I only have one and he's a boy and he's beautiful. And I was listening to your chat, because they're like, this is weird and you shouldn't be doing this. And I'm like, you know what? I have two kids, one out of college almost, who's 22 almost, and then a 13-year-old, and I have a reborn. It's like these people they're so judgmental, and it's just so sad to me that people have to be so hateful, you know?
hmm hmm That's why I told her, let the haters hate,
Yep.
they're going to talk about her irregardless. So let her take care of her reborn and let them talk about her and let her hate them. You
I
know,
mean, I'm gonna tell you something right now. If that's what I want to do on my platform, I'm telling you, I want you guys to experience this with me as if this was a real kid and a real baby. Like I can't stop smiling because I love my little boy. Like I
Well, wait,
cannot.
I thought you got babies or something. Didn't I see you got babies or something? Or no?
Yeah, I got dolls.
Okay, okay, okay. So you got some, but they weren't reborns, right?
No, they weren't reborns.
Okay, okay, okay. So you want the reborns.
Yeah.
Okay, I gotcha.
yeah, because
Yeah, they're kind of hard to resist.
so Carrie, tell her how they feel, how amazing they feel.
Yeah. How do they
Well,
feel?
in my opinion, it is the closest thing to a real baby that you can possibly get. I mean,
This is
I'm
awesome.
going through this thing right now where I'm getting grandma fever, and of course, I'm still too young. I mean, I guess I'm still too young. My son needs to graduate college. He doesn't finish. He needs to do that first and get through there. But
I'm a grandma to 5, Carrie,
are you really? That is so awesome.
and it's the
Here, you
best
want to
thing
see
in
my
the world.
babies?
Yeah, show me your
There's
babies.
my babies.
Oh, look.
Oh my goodness, you got twins?
Yeah, I got twins.
Oh my goodness, look at those
Oh,
eyes.
look how sweet.
They're still doing
Right?
the same little
Right?
thing.
And then I
Oh,
got one on the kitchen table.
oh, that's definitely not a good place for them, Danny.
Yeah,
I know. I'm sorry. I
that's
have a
not a
really
very good
bad mom.
mom mode right there,
Yeah,
Danny.
see? There he is. Oh,
Look how cute.
look at
Oh
him.
my gosh.
Those
Are
are
you?
cute, but just wait till your reborn gets there. That's going to trump everything.
Yes, because they're so different than dolls.
Yeah.
They're so different. I started out with them just because I thought they were, and some of my friends would always be like, these are creepy and these are this. And I'm just like, I think they're beautiful. I think reborns are just beautiful dolls, but I mean, just beautiful babies. But I think when you see one next to your dolls, it's going to be a whole different feel for you altogether.
Yeah, I think it's gonna be a really. I'm excited. I really am. I've been wanting this for the longest time, especially seeing Cameron and being around him, and it's just like I'm really excited. I'm really pumped up. I'm really looking forward to this experience. This. I mean, I'm just smiling like from cheek to cheek because I'm honestly so blessed that I can have this opportunity, and it's gonna feel really wonderful. I'm really excited. I want to see where the tracking is. Hold on, stay here.
She's already tracking it. I told myself I was not going to get back in this box again because the last time I was in this box, just like not even a week ago, the next thing I know, I'm all over Reddit. I've never been all over Reddit before. And I'm like, you know what? These guys have nothing better to do with their time but
I
just
don't
make
even know
stuff
what Reddit
up.
is. I don't know
I
how to
didn't
get
either
to it.
until somebody told me I was on there.
I
And I'm
guess I'm
just
going to
like,
be all over it too.
I just think it's ridiculous that they don't have nothing better to do than
I don't even know how to look it up. I mean,
I
I don't
think
know
it's
nothing
just, yeah, I think it's just like you just go to reddit.com and then you just go on there and you do it. But
about
they
Okay.
just, it's a place where people just talk stuff about
Yeah,
other
talk trash
people
about
and
people.
hate.
Yeah.
And they're just, it's not a good place, honestly. It's just
Mm,
not.
mm,
And it's
mm.
sad that they have nothing better to do than to talk about other people because what I was put on there for wasn't even a really the truth. And so I get really mad when I see stuff like that and people hating and people being dishonest and not telling the truth about what they're seeing.
Oh, it's been shipped.
It really makes, oh, good, yay.
So it says delivery is the December 31st through January 5th.
Okay.
So what does that mean? 24 inches by 20 inches?
He's 24 inches long.
That's a little bit longer than a normal baby. Some babies aren't born that long.
And the 20 inches, I'm guessing, is just his width.
Yeah.
Like, right? His
So
width.
maybe his head measurement.
Oh, it's here. I told you.
So Carrie, so you're in Houston, you say, correct?
I am in Houston. I'm actually on the outskirts, but I'm like 20 minutes from Houston. So I'm basically in Houston.
In the Woodlands or something?
Actually, right outside the Woodlands, yes.
Okay.
So
Well,
you know the area then.
absolutely. So I'm in Louisiana, in Lake Charles, just right over
Oh, okay.
right
Yeah,
over
we
the
usually go
border.
there to gamble. We used to.
Yeah, yeah. So we need to get Dani on the in between of us so that we can take
Yes,
care of her.
right?
Yeah,
Oh, she's so far. She's so far away. Illinois is so far away.
Illinois is far away, so we could just put her right there in between you and I. Like Beaumont would be a central location.
Have you been in Louisiana a long time?
Born and raised.
Oh, okay. So how do you know the Woodlands area here?
Well, I have friends that moved there from high school, and if you heard me talking about one of my best friends from kindergarten,
Okay.
she actually lives in Deer Park. So
Okay. Oh, look at the baby.
look how sweet he is.
That looks like a real
Yes, there's
baby.
Theo.
He does look like a
Theo.
real baby. Yeah.
So
That's
cute.
Theo. That's my son. That's my boy.
So I can't wait till Carrie shows us her baby.
Yes, he's upstairs. Otherwise, well, my 13-year-old, she's been taken care of. Like she's kind of outgrown the doll, stage now, but that's where he is right now. He's up
Oh,
there, and
she
I
likes him.
threatened it. Yes, she likes him. She's not giving him up.
Aw.
So she should be up. Well, she won't be up too early because she doesn't do Santa anymore. She doesn't believe in Santa, but I
Right.
think tonight she was getting excited a little bit about her presents. So they try to be cool at that age, like, oh, I'm not that excited, but then they are excited when they see the presents. But you know what's funny? My 22-year-old boy, he was even excited. He was down here a little while ago wrapping presents of his own, and he's like, I'm going to go over to the tree, Mom, and look at the presents. I said, no, you're not. Go upstairs.
That's funny. Well, my 14, we do Christmas on Christmas Eve at my house with my kids and grandkids, and my 14-year-old granddaughter's like, Nana, I got to go home. Mom and Dad, y'all ready to go home? Because, Christmas is going to be coming soon, and I'm going to have to be bright and ready for my Christmas presents.
His name is
So
Theo.
Theo.
Theo. That's a good
Theo.
name.
So you're going to keep that name, Dani?
Yeah, I don't know. Should I?
Look at his dinosaur socks. They match his bib.
That's totally up to you. Theo, I like Theo.
I think it's adorable. Theo's so
What,
cute.
Theo?
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's a cute name.
You may want to, you may decide when you get him that you want.
Nice username. Nice username, buddy. Nice. Taking
Oh
my
my gosh.
freaking profile picture. Nice, dude. Nice. That's great.
What
That's
happened?
awesome. Look at that. Cat, Killer, Dani.
But
Wow.
I don't know.
Good looking dude. Good
Yeah,
looking dude.
yeah, you would.
Yeah.
And
Danny, you have to do what makes you happy.
absolutely.
You have to do what makes you happy. You have to feel confident in your own skin, in your own hair, in your own everything. And you can't be consumed with what other people think about it. I know that's kind of hard because human nature sets in and we all want to some degree to think, what other people think. But if you can master not caring about that, and you already have that great confidence within yourself to say, hey, I look good, then you don't need to worry about what everybody else thinks,
All right. I do have a question though, okay? Between my bun, am I more an attractive woman that I had my bun versus this
No.
hair?
No.
So this
Would-
is more attractive.
I think that's more attractive right there.
In my opinion, that's more attractive on you. I didn't like the bun look, just sitting
Yeah.
on top of your head all the time.
It
But
looks like
that's
you
my
have a big
opinion.
old bow on your head.
Yeah.
Good morning, Dani, and Merry Christmas to you, gorgeous.
Merry Christmas, Becca. How are you?
I'm good.
Like, well, you're married to a man who's lesbian, right? So, like, but your husband has a daughter in the LGBTQ community, and I'm your granddaughter, and what's the difference?
But listen, and I know this is hard to say, but it's like that it's like that generation, that's how they were raised. And they're in a mindset, and sometimes you just can't switch that.
Anybody because
I
I don't
Yeah,
know
don't
about
either.
it.
That's what I'm saying. I
that
don't.
And
Somebody come in my box who knows about pronouns and what they mean. I want to
listen,
be educated.
I just want to tell you this quick story too, and then I should probably get breakfast.
Okay, Trey Truman, go look at him. He is such handsome. Okay, I've talked to Trey about me becoming, because I'm telling you, I
take him in the
don't
box.
feel comfortable in bras. You know, I did it, Trey. I cut my hair off, bro. But I do, like, I look up to him. I look up to Jay. Both of them were born female. Trey Truman. Now look at this. Now watch this. TikTok has grown as a platform where I can have my anxiety, my depression, and knowing that I'm safe. You know, I'm safe.
And with that being said by you, Dani, and I think I could probably speak for a lot of these people. I know lately it's been really rough in my life. And so when I get home from work, for me to be able to turn on TikTok and see that smiling, gorgeous, cute little cheeks of yours, and you make me laugh and you make me smile, we thank you. We thank you for making our day. Even that little tiny bit, even that 30 seconds of...
You have a roll brush though?
Yeah.
Try that.
Oh, you're back again. Oh boy.
Yes, he's back again.
Dude, go get a life, bro.
That's what I said. He's back again.
He's back. He's back with a new brand edition. My hair's coming off again. Look at this.
That go. I lose hair all the time because I've had thyroid cancer and I'm on thyroid medicine.
Why
so
am I losing hair though?
you always lose hair. It's just sometimes you lose more than other times.
How do I? You guys, help me.
Just do it down. Don't push it up. Do it down. See, while ago it didn't look bad. Okay, now if you had a roll brush and kind of rolled it under and then pushed it back like that, then it would look good. But I mean, it doesn't look bad.
Where's my brush? I'm getting annoyed. I'm getting really effing annoyed. Ugh! Where's my brush? Hold on.
I got my cup of coffee in my hand.
There. My hair's back.
Okay, so just like what I was telling you, Brooke said it too. Brush it back and pull forward gently. You know, take your roll brush. Or do you like that? Maybe that's what she's talking about. But I'm talking about drying it with the roll brush. And is your hair curly or no? She has gel in it already. She has some glued
Hair.
stuff. Okay, so she must be talking about doing it like that. And put you some more gotta be glued in it.
Let's do this.
Just, and that back part right there, yeah, right there, make it go down. Yeah. Turn around so we can see the back of your hair. Okay, yeah, you got it down.
Yeah?
Yeah, it's down.
Is that better?
Yeah, I think so. And once it dries and you can maneuver and it won't look bad, but it don't look bad right now. Just like leave it alone right now.
Yeah, look better.
Yeah, I think so. What y'all think, chat? Brooke, what you think? Yes. Yes, it does. Looks great.
All right. Why is my hair falling though?
There could be several different reasons. It could be iron. It could be potassium. It could be just we lose hair just like we lose skin cells, you know, to grow new hair. So quit playing with it, girlfriend.
I know, I'm so sorry.
And stress.
It.
And stress does it, yeah.
That's not good.
And
That
yeah,
means I'm under a lot of stress.
where's your coffee?
What?
Where's your coffee?
Oh shit! There goes my ADHD brain.
How many followers you have to have it before you can turn your camera on?
What?
How many followers you have to have before you can turn your camera on?
I don't know how many followers you have to have.
Oh, somebody said 1,000. I have 800 and something.
800 something?
Yeah. Yeah. Everybody's saying 1,000.
1,000? That's
Yeah.
crazy.
So I got a couple of hundred more to get before I can turn my camera on.
Coffee.
Coffee.